Alright. So, what we've got going on here is nice little fire, warming the place up. And then you go through this door, and we got a nice little freezer, keeping it at about 38 degrees. And there's the deer, the doe I shot last weekend. Been hanging for about a week, so we're gonna take it down, process her up. Just been hanging in my cold storage room here. Does a great job of keeping it temperature with that cool box system right there. Awesome. What do you think, Wesson? Nope, just stay down, buddy. Stay down. Good boy. You having a bone? Good boy. Alright, so what we're going to do here is just take the meat off the bone right here to start. Pretty simple process. Not doing anything fancy, but sometimes what I like to do is follow these lines here, which are going to divide up the muscle groups, make it easy. Just cut down that line right there. That easy. Just take it right down to the bone. We're just taking it off the bone. Another big old chunk. I'm just going to slice it in half, make it more manageable for that slicer. More fat right there, get off. Slice this baby right in half again. So there's a hind quarter right there, sliced up into some chunks of meat that we're going to drop down into the jerky slicer, and we're going to make some fast work of this. Probably didn't even have 5 minutes into that one hind quarter right there, all trimmed up, ready to go. So back into the cold storage room where I have the jerky slicer set up. I shut the temperature off, but it's still holding pretty cold temperature in here. There's the meat grinder with the jerky attachment slicer on it, and you can see my breath in here. Maybe not on camera, but it's still pretty dang cold. So this camera setup right here. See if we can't film this. Just take this one off. Take this one out. Still got something to do with that. Alright, so I'll slide this underneath there. Alright, so I'm going to plug in the grinder right here. Plug the grinder in up here to this outlet. Got the tray set up under here. And just try to utilize as much space as I can here and test this baby out. Alright, let's see how good this jerky slicer does here. So just turn this baby on. Alright, you definitely wouldn't want to push your fingers down in there. There's some serious blades right there. Drop these slabs of steak down in here. Yep, just as soon as you drop them in, they're coming right out the bottom. Bam! Perfectly sliced jerky, just like that. It's a little thicker one, let's see how this one does. Bam! Now that's what I'm talking about right there. That's how you make jerky. Sliced. So about 60 seconds of dropping that meat in there and just perfectly sliced jerky. Perfectly sliced. And we're making a whole pile of it today. So the next step is to take the scale out and weigh it, which I've already done, but I'll just go ahead and let's see if this thing's going to turn back on. Set itself to 0. It says 0. This right here is 5 pounds, just over 5 pounds. That's what we're going to do at a time. So we're going to take this 5 pounds right here, and we're going to put it in this tray, and we're going to mix 3/4 cup of the seasoning in with it. 3/4 cup of seasoning, and then we need to do a let's see, according to these instructions, we need to do 5/8 of a teaspoon, or no, of a teaspoon amount of cure. So here's the cure, and we're using this wild game jerky, sweet teriyaki. It's called High Country. So it's actually pretty dang good. So let's get some more of this cure opened up. A little bit of cure in there. We're just going to hand mix it pretty thoroughly. I'm just going to take my watch off. Don't need to get meat all over that. Like that, thoroughly. We're going to let it, we're going to put it in the fridge and let it sit for 24 hours before we put it in the dehydrator. I still have got another 5 or more pounds to do right there.